So we're going to show you today how to create a transfer from a store to the warehouse. And where you would do that is in the store to store transfer screen right here, IO71. So we're going to open that up. Oops, wrong. Oh, let's see. My password right here. There it is. Okay, so you can see that this is the transfer screen, and I am going to be transferring from store number two to the warehouse. So the first thing we're going to want to do here is click down here in the bottom left, New Transfer, and that's going to bring this screen up here where I can select my from location to my location that I'm going to transfer to, which is a warehouse here. And let's see, before we create the transfer, this is kind of an important area. It's not required, but we strongly suggest that you always enter a comment about this transfer. Because what's going to happen is your company can have a lot of transfers open and a really big list. And if you don't have something there that kind of cues you to what this transfer is, then it's going to be harder to find. So you can add, whatever you want in there to, um, so you'll recognize what that transfer is. I'm just going to put that note in there, and I'll show you later on where that will appear when you're looking for the transfer. All right. So now that I have that in, I'm going to click right here, Create Transfer. And where is that taking me? That's going to bring me here, and what that's done now is opened up this transfer. And now I can select what it is that I want to put in that transfer. I'm only going to transfer one SKU here. So I just enter that. And it's going to default to one. Let's say that I want to move three of them, right? And okay, so we now have our quantity entered there. And so we click continue down here. And what I wasn't paying attention to is what transfer number that was. It did show there, and I didn't show it to you. And that's what the simplest way would just be to enter that transfer to go ahead, but that's okay. I don't need it. You see here where it says all transfers for location number two. If I just click run, it's going to show me all the transfers that involve store number two. And remember what I told you about that note? I know that that's the note I put in, so I know that this is the one that it is. I could have also checked the date, but when you guys get busy, you could have a lot in there for the same date. So you can see the transfer number is 915699, and I believe if I double click this, it'll fill it in for me automatically. Otherwise, I could have put it in there. Okay, so now I'm going to click continue. And where's that going to take me to? Down here to print the pick sheet. So what that pick sheet is that's who's ever going to get that merchandise ready, that's going to let them know what they have to bring in there. Okay, so I click the pick sheet, my code again, and I got to enter there it is, my transfer is there, hit it, it's already in there, just hit return, it'll highlight the transfer that I'm working on. Then down here, I'm going to click print, so it'll print my pick sheet, and let me show you what that's going to look like. I'll click the preview, and there's the pick sheet, what it would look like. It's telling me where to pick it from, what the SKU is, and we're picking three of them. If somebody's using this piece of paper, they can fill in that number there. And if you guys, do any kind of checks and balances where people sign off on things, you can do that down here. Right? Obviously, if you were short, you would be short. You would only put two or however many you really found there. All right, so you guys can see what that looks like. And get out of there. And let's see. So what do we do here? We printed it already? Yes. Okay, let me click print. Okay, so I got out of there now. I printed the pick sheet. I'm going to double click on there to open that transfer now. And so there it is. And you can see this button now opened up for me down here that says print transfer bill. What that's going to do is once I click that, that's going to put the merchandise in transit, which means that it's on its way. So if you check the system or the SKU inquiry screen, you're going to see 3 of them that are in transit from this store or that are out from this store, and you'll show on the warehouse, it'll show 3 that are coming into the warehouse. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to click print the transfer bill. And let me show you what that transfer bill looks like. And there it is. It is a bill that's going to show, again, what's being transferred over. And what's going to happen on this is 3 of these are going to print out. One of them to stay with the transferring location, in this case, the store. 2 of them are going to go with the driver. One of them is for the driver, and one of them is to deliver to the receiving location, which is the warehouse. So everybody's on the same page. All right, so now that we've printed the transfer bill and the merchandise is in the truck and has left the store, we are done. The transfer has been sent, and it is where is it? Okay, here it is. It's in transit right now. Okay, so you can see how it changed status here to show that it's in transit. You can see some of the other ones above it. Some are open, some are in pick sheet status. It changes as you're making changes in the system. So the store is now done. That merchandise is on the way to the warehouse. And what we'll do is there'll be another video out there that'll show how to receive a transfer at the warehouse from the store. So take a look at that one to see the next part of what happens. And that's it.